chance to tell them how to do it. Alright, guys. Alright, so the clean, the hang clean. This is where we're going today. Check on in. One way of doing it, there's lots of ways. We're going to start with your setup. Stance, grip, position. So just wide your feet under your hips, like you're in your granny's house. Or just jump up and down, any way you want. But look at your feet and make sure they're about hip width. When you pick up your bar, thumbs on, fingers over the top. Go ahead. Pick it up. Okay, now before we go to the shoulders, let's have those hands about a thumb width away from the hips. Thumb distance away now. Muscle clean that bar up for me, just somehow get it to your shoulders. If your hands are hitting your shoulders, which I'm not seeing, maybe a little wider, Derek. Okay, that might be a little narrow. Good. Nice job, like it, Sarah. That's it, Shelby. Full grip for me there. Hands a little wider, Eric. Good. Okay, and bar to your hip. So, and then put bottom. Now this is not why we're doing a class. I'm internally telling you why I'm doing this. I checked your stance. I liked everything I saw, that's why I didn't give you anything. But I did look at Derek and at Eric, and I asked you to widen your grip, right? So I'm not just going to say, put your hands outside your hips or outside your shoulders and then not look for it, or why would I even say it? So that's what happened just then. Now I'm not going to keep doing this, but no, if I say something, I'm going to try to look for it. I'm not perfect, but that's the goal. So don't pick your bars up yet. The first progression we're going to do is, we're going to go to that hang, we'll call it the bow and stand. It'll look like this. Set, and go, or set, and stand. And I'm looking for two things. One, the bar is close to your thighs on the way down. And two, your shoulders are over the bar when you're at your start position. Okay. The call will be set and stand. Okay, bars up. Check those hands. Check those feet. Screw them on in. That's it, Danielle. Good. Ready? Squeeze your belly for me. Straighten those arms down. Straighten the arms. Relax them. And set. And hold. Good, Eric. Nice. Check them. Knees back, Shelby, a little bit. And stand and pull the bar up your thighs. Beautiful. No shrug yet there. Sarah. And set. Alright. Right now we're in static position. Knees back, right now. Eyes up, down. Eyes up. Good. Nice. So knees back a little bit. Hold the bar in. And stand. Yeah. And set. Nice, Lauren. That's it. Good job, Karen. And stand. Squeeze your butt really hard for me. And shrug. Yeah, put the bar down. So that's your next call. We're layering in with these things piece by piece. So just because we're moving on to another focus, don't forget that that bar is your best friend. The call now is going to be go. And it's just a stand shrug. It'll look like this. Set. Go! Again. Set. Go! And I'm just looking for straight legs, shrug your shoulders. Keep those arms loose so you don't zombie out in front. Okay. Stand grip position, grab your feet, check it in, sit down, straighten those legs, knuckles are down, and set. Good. Pull that bar in, Eric. That's it, Shelby. Ready? Go! Nice, Shelby. Reset back down. Just a little quicker through the legs. Set. Go! Better, Shelby. Set. Go! Nice, Sarah. Set. Good. Eyes up, head down. Go! Yes, Eric. Set. Eric, keep your heels down longer for me. Good. Set up, Lauren. Go! That was better. Set. Go! Nice. Heels down even longer for me, not Nicole. Who's this? Lauren. Pin those heels. Set. Big jump back there, Lauren at the back. Go! Better. And relax. Nice. Okay, so that's hips to your shoulders. Next thing we'll do is the elbows high and outside. Okay? Now all we're doing is layering in, keeping the bar close. Your trajectory is here. Right? So if you've got those abs of steel, I should hear. Yeah. Or maybe I'll hear blub, Isn't me right now. Oh, COVID Denise. Okay, ready? It's going to look like this. Set. Go! And slowly, everything's still there. I fully stand, squeeze, and it's an aggressive pull. Just do your shoulder hand. The third pull is an aggressive pull, it's not passive. That's where my eye is. Hip to hands. Ready? Stand split position. Lauren, really got side line. Beautiful. And set. Go! Nice, Tony. Hey, Tony, elbows back though, not forward. Ready? Set. Squeeze those wrists from Jacqueline. Same thing, Lauren B. Go! Better, Tony. Back down. Tony, not as high on the pole for this one. Go! Better. Set. Knees back from you, Nicole. A little bit more. Yep. Lean forward. Go! Yes. Now faster with your pull. Set. That's it, Eric. Lean back a little more. Sorry, knees back a little more. Knees back, Eric. Knees back. Yep. Go! Yes. Set. Hold it on tight. One more. Go! Good. One more. I like. Set. Finish your legs first out. Go! That was a little better. And relax. Just get into it. And finish. Straighten your legs a little bit. Nice. Oh yeah, the shirt is off, Shelby. Come in. Alright, now the fun part. You get to squeeze your butt the whole time. It's awesome. So just think the man or the woman of your dreams is walking past you at all times and you're going to be squeezed. I just cracked up a little bit in my butt cheeks. But that's where we're going next. The lower body is done, and now it's fast elbows. That's my focus, fast elbows. So it'll be set, go! Reset. Set, go! Now we've got to do what first? Get tall before we pull hot on that bar. Fast elbows around the bar. Ready? Hands on your back. We're going to do about 5 to 6 reps. Bear with me, guys. Take a look at your feet. Don't have too wide there, Tony. Squeeze your rib cage down for me, Sarah and Danielle. And set. Awesome job. Knees back, Danielle, a little bit. Ready, go! Hold it. No rebend under down just yet. And reset back down. Nice elbows, Shelby. Ready? Set. Come up a little higher. Yes. Go! Hold it. Nice, Derek. Back down. Fast elbows. Fast hands around the bar. Set. Go! Hold it. Reset back down. Danielle, don't bend too early. Get a little taller before this happens. And feel the bar in your pocket. Set. Go! That was better. Set. Back down. Set. Go! Nice, Lauren. Last one. Reset back down. Set. Faster elbows from me, Lauren, in the back. Go! Yes, beautiful. And relax. Beautiful. Now in the workout today, efficiency tip for you, Eric. If this was a light weight for you, go to town on those muscle cleans. But it might not end well once you start hanging from the bar. It's a very grippy workout today from the hanger to the toe to bar. So it actually would serve you well to redirect underneath. And it only has to be a little bit, but it minimizes the pull. So just to give you the idea of the speed that the feet can move, which they don't have to, right? It can just literally be, your feet could stay in that hybrid position. Today, let's just work on jumping the feet out in case we need it in the workout. So I'm going to say go, and you're just going to do this. It's a little like what you did, Lauren, in your class. Just do a little dip. Stand, reset. Watch my feet. They'll go out a tiny bit. And I'm going to pause you down there because I need to see that your hip is back. Not looking for you to land with a nice upright toss. Good? Ready? Stand tall. And go! Hold it. Yeah, hold it, that's it. Bring your feet over there. There we go. Twist your knees out a tiny bit, that's it. Twist your knees out for me, Nicole. Yeah. Big toe down. Now feel that platform for a second. Stand, reset. One more time. Soft, hard landing. Ready, and go! Yeah. Knees out, Nicole. Yeah, there we go. Stand. You know the kids' cue, right? The Oompa Loompa.
Yes.
Land like an pullover, you know. Now we put that together. So this is the most complex part. And these are all I want you to think about. Two things. Finish. So you've got shoulders back, hips back. Shoulders back, hips back. And call the go, stand, reset. It'll look like this. Watch the shoulders for the first one. Go. Stand, reset. On this one, watch the hips and the landing. Set. Go. Versus. So, shoulders back, hips back. Shoulders back, hips back. Ready? We're going to do about 5 to 6 reps. Almost through. Check your feet. Good. And just go to that set position for me. Yeah, and then stand up. Knees are not as deep on that set, Sarah. Set again. Stand up. Okay, we're going to sit when I say go. It's down and up. Down and up. Shoulders back, hips back. And full movement. Go! Hold it. Hold it. Come up a little higher for me, Jacqueline. Yes, there we go. Right there. Hold. Stand. Reset. Don't land as low on this one, Nicole. A little higher. Ready? Big jump back for me, Lauren. In the front. Set. Nope, that's standing up. I know you like Pavlov's dogs. Stand tall. And go! Nice, Lauren. Stand. Reset. All I'm tracking right now is those hips. Ready? Here we go, Dan. Go! Nice landing, Lauren. Stand. Reset. Dan. More hips. Ready? Go! Yes! Hold it. Stand. 2 more. Reset down to your hip. Ready? Go! Stand. Reset. Don't let the ball bounce away from you, Derek. Pull it up. Ready? Last one if Derek does it right. And go! That's a little better. Stand and relax. Alright, nice you guys. Now, we're going to move into cycling. We've got 11 reps today in this workout. So, for some of you, you're probably going to be doing a little bit unbroken. But at some point, it might be smart to have a strategic break. But when you're on the bar, you want to be efficient. So, once you're at that receiving position, whether it's here or you've stood up after, where the bar goes is going to determine how good the next rep starts. So your goal is to get the bar as close to your body as possible and slide it down your legs into that receiving position. So if you watch my elbows, stand, they come back and up and over as fast as they can, and then punch. Stand, I let the bar drop, the hands have now re-gripped, and I actually punch and back. So the cue is going to be this. Go, and you'll pause. And from here I'm going to say go, and you're just going to stand and go right to the set position. Go, 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 go. And all I'm looking for is that your arms are nice and straight before you do your next one. And that could also be, I know you guys like a little bounce off the hips sometimes. If you're going to do the old bouncy, you better get those arms straight. I don't want any of this looking at you. I don't even know, I can just sense it. Okay? Okay, so the call again is going to be go, you'll land, the next go puts you to the set. The next go puts you to the land. We're going to go back and forth. On the way up, finish, nice fast hips. On the way down, punch it down. Ready? Go! Hold it. Go! Nice, Shelby. No, stay down there. Yeah, there you go. Don't forget to bring those hips. And go! Hold it. Go! Punch it back down. Good. Stand up first and then down, Eric. Ready? Knees back for me, Sarah. Same thing, Nicole. And go! Nice on the way up, Jacqueline. Go! Keep it close. Much better, Eric. Knees back. And go! Nice, Lauren. Go! Good. Lauren, stand up first. And go! And go! Stand up. Beautiful. Nice punch. Knees back, Nicole. Go! Awesome. And go! big jump. Ready? Go! That was better. And go! And your feet in for me, Nick. Go! And 3 on you. Go ahead. Fast. Yeah, we'll keep jumping forward. Nice and light on the hands. There it is. And relax. Good. Nice. Now, a little efficiency tip and we're done. But we're actually done. But for you guys, this is where you can grab your heavy hitters, your people that move well, they're strong, they're fit, and talk to them a little bit about what I've seen some of you guys do naturally. Just that little pop. That little pop where you just tell them that they can bounce it is something that occurs with our athletes that are in competition and things because it's easier and it's quicker. But they all learned back in the day to slide down here first. Right? They earn the right to do the little bounce. And I think it's important that you talk about that, or else they're going to be in the back going, I'm not doing that. That's going to take way too long. It's going to be too much range of motion. It's too long. I don't hop it. But all your people ever need is something that simple with attention. And then you can go into the nuances after that. And then what else can you do? Hey, when you come up, you want to get up on the toes. Get up on the toes so you can push that bar back. And you did that when I told you to stand up first. Versus doing this and this. Yeah, you want to be like, you've seen that little jump, right, where they do a little pop. All like stuff that's great, but just not necessarily needed for the class, the whole class. What's needed for the class are your big ticket items, your themes, hip extension, cold to extremity, full range of motion, midline stabilization. And when they're showing you this level of competency, what you're happy with, like, oh, you guys are moving really nice, but you still have a couple of little things, right, that I could pick on. When you've got your people who's moving like you, we can dive into some other stuff, but don't overshadow them with any of that nuance stuff, which I've not actually seen you do. But sometimes we get bored teaching things because it's simple to us, but it's always almost new to them every time they come in for a certain amount of time in your CrossFit journey. Okay? So I'm not going to continue here, but what I would say to you at this point is, alright guys, we have 11 reps. You need to put a weight on the bar. The next weight on the bar is your workout weight, because the workout today is supposed to be light. You need to put a weight on the bar that you can do 25 reps in a row with. And if you've got someone that's like, well, I want to do 65, but I can do about 15, let them do it. You know, you're just generally given an overview so that you get most people in the right spot. And then you can go to your people and be like, look, it's okay if you do 65, you have to break it up twice, that's okay. Good? Questions? Did you see how I fumbled on one? I fumbled on one of the reps. Where did I fumble, Lauren?
I think it was when you were resetting, wasn't it?
I said set, and you guys did exactly what you should have done. What did you do?
Reset.
You sat to where I've been asking you to go, but what did I really want you to do?
Okay.
Just stand.
Yeah.
And when did I say that? Where was I standing when I said that? I was right there. Alright, in the back saying I was there, I need to type down. I was right there. My fault, not yours. I demoed pretty much everything up until that point. Was it clear what I was doing? And the minute I went over there, I just told you what to do. What happened?
You did it.
I messed it up. And I'm like, sorry, my fault. So that's the power of the demo, and it happens a lot, but making it clear. Coming in a little closer, you don't have to come in with your barbell. I know we've got limited time, but do you have any questions on this at all? Is there anything I did that you were like, I wouldn't have done that, I don't think that was helpful?
I mean, would you break that down like that in a class with this many people?
Yeah.
Like go over all those progressions that you just did, spend that much time?
Yeah. Today, I would just do it quicker. I did it a little longer with you guys here, but I would probably, and that's why I think Lauren's drill actually was probably more beneficial for today's class. Why? Why do I think that? Quicker. 3 steps. You've got to go. So, and it's a hang power clean, and a lot of people have done it. It's basically jump and land in a little squat. So that's why I like the 3-step progression, where we didn't have to go into the details of all this. I did this for the CDP purpose, not for today's class purpose. But Mindy did this today, and it worked out well too. But her warm-up was, general warm-up went from being like, I don't know, 7-10 minutes to 3. So that's how she made it. But there's so many ways to do this stuff. And that's why the who's in your class is important, because if I had you guys in my class today, I'd be like, guys, let me show you a couple of things on this overhead lunge. Big ticket item is that you got to get your step right. You short step, chest goes forward. You overstep, chest goes forward. Don't forget, you've got a bar over your head. So let's keep those arms straight. I just hold you down there. And in fact, let's do it. We'll do it real quick. Because this is you don't have to go anywhere, we can just do it where we are. But so take your right leg, and you can do this with me, just step out. Okay, now imagine you've got something over your head. You don't need to do that yet. But you're going to keep your torso upright. You're going to drop straight down. But wait, not yet. Come back up. I'm going to go slow. I want you to feel at what point does your heel come up or your toe come up. If your heel came up, kick your feet out a little bit. If your toe came up, bring your feet back in a little bit. Good. Now, with an upright torso, push through your heel. Great. Step out with your left. Stay tall and press the elevator button. Down, down, down. Good. And now I'm just looking out. Kick your feet out a little bit there, Danielle. But the front one forward. Stay tall. Push back through your heel. I did that once, twice, and then I would say, okay, do two each side on your own. Go ahead. Step, push back. Good. And I'm just looking to see what's going on with that front foot and with the back foot. That's it. Nice, Eric. Now, I've moved to an overhead position. And all I care about here is actually shoulder. I just want to see if people can keep their arms straight. But we can't forget that there is a bit of a clean. We've got to get this bar overhead somehow. And some people will snatch it, whatever. But I'm a big fan for this. Because we've got a bunch of reps, we don't need to necessarily go through any kind of clean thing. But it's just a little jump shrug. And then you can just kind of widen your hands a little. And then just a push press. Or if you, who did that? Who jerked today? Yeah. Tony was like, this 45-pound barbell was real heavy. Thank you for that, Tony. Press on up, arms are stilts. And now I hold them here for 30 seconds. And I'm just going to keep saying, press, 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 press. And at some point, you're going to be like, this is hard. And this was all with PVC pipe, not a barbell, with Jesus. Then you can relax. Then, we're going to do the same thing. Press, step, and it's always good to get a little toe in a little bit, give it more balance. Then, as you press up, lower yourself down. But you're pressing up, and I'm looking to see if any of this is happening. Press. Then, keep pressing up to go up. We did that twice, one on each leg, and people were sweating bullets, because when we move fast, we don't feel this happen. Right? We don't feel it, we don't connect. When we do it slow, we'll do it with the barbell, just so you can feel it. Do it PVC pipe in your class if you want. I'm going to say right foot down. I'm going to say step back. I'll say left foot down. Step back. And then I'm going to say do two more each side on you. Okay? So bars up, get in your right position. Adjust your grip if you're a little tighter in your shoulders, meaning go a little bit wider. Okay? Alright. Ready to push, press up, and go. Okay. Now I want to stay here for just about 20 seconds. Bring the ball forward a little, Eric. Push up, bridge down. Nice. Keep pushing up, Jacqueline. I like that, Lauren. Good, Daniel. Nice. Lauren, P in the back. Lauren with the W in the back. Like it, Karen. Good job. Good job. Head back a little bit for me, Derek. Good. Press up, press up, press up, Danielle. Pull back. All right. We should feel real toasty. Right foot forward and down and pause. Press up hard while you're down here. And go. Press up to go back. Left foot down and pause. Beautiful, Shelby. And go. And two more each side on you. Keep pushing up for me, Danielle. You feel the chest drop, shorten up that step a little. Nice, Dan. Beautiful, Lauren. Good, Jacqueline. Long range of motion with those pins. And relax. Nice. And no. Nice. So was that hard to hold at the bottom? You can say yes, it was hard. It doesn't matter if it was a 45-pound barbell or whatnot. It's hard. Because you're overcoming gravity back with that pause. Tomorrow when we do the full send Friday, great workout. I'm gonna get people at the bottom of that overhead squat on a PVC pipe and an empty barbell. And they're gonna quickly learn how good they overhead squat. Because it's not gonna be easy because they have to feel their position, and you just felt it right there. You know, you got down there and you're like, it was hard. Now it's gonna feel hard because in the workout you're just gonna go forward and back. But already in your mind, you're like, wow. If I was like, the workout today is gonna be 135, 95 on the bar, you have to do 10 in a row without stopping. What are you thinking about the weight on the bar? Probably a little different than you did when you initially walked in. Maybe, maybe not. But that's how you help your members respect the movement, by holding them just for a second so they can connect to what part of the movement is hard for them. Because when it's 3, 2, 1, go, we've got some AC/DC on and it's going loud, we don't feel all this, like I said. We're just like moving, right? And that's that threshold piece. We want you to move well and we want you to move fast at the right load for you. Last piece on the lunge. Where is the safety issue here? Where's our potential hazard?
I would say either like almost to the bottom or not the bottom where they feel like they can't get back up.
Yeah. Bailing, safety. Whenever we're moving a barbell, back squat, front squat, overhead squat, snatch, clean and jerk, anything, even dumbbells, you have to give your members a path out. Doesn't matter how long they've been doing it. I'll tell you my Judson story. 8-year affiliate guy, awesome. But he was the guy that when I was talking, he'd be swinging around on the muscle up rings, or who's your guy here? Who's your dad? He'd be your dad. He's doing the thing, right? And one day, we were doing a back squat day. It was like a 5x3 or something simple. And every day I go over where the hooks go, how you load the bar, how you unload the bar, how you address the bar, like everything. It doesn't matter if you've been with me for 10 years, you've been to the games, we always go over it. I didn't do it that day. Judson on the bar, doing his squats. He comes up out of one and it starts happening. And what do you normally do on a back squat to fail? Hips forward, bar back. Not Judson, not today. He did the most epic good morning I've ever seen in my life. He comes up, head goes forward, and it didn't tell anybody how to do it that day. And he knows, but if I just again remind him, guys, don't forget when we bail, bar goes back, you go forward. So on this, how do we get out of it? If you're on the way down and already you're like, this is not my lift anymore, doesn't belong to me, we drop forward, we step back. If we're down there, scary if you're under something that you've never been under in this position before. You're like, well, my leg's there. How the hell do I get this bar to the ground? They have to be ready for that because it's going to require a bit of a press up and still the same motion. So it's good sometimes to get them to just practice that under a lighter load for when one day that does happen, because it will at some point. They'll do no shaky thing. But anytime I'm losing a weight, let's talk about safety. Questions on clean, lunge, class, plans, group management, presence, attitude, teaching, seeing? No? Does it help?
Yeah.
Are you going to be like, thanks Denise, but when you leave, I'm not doing any of this?
Can I call you anytime?
Anytime, speed dial. Who's your member at practice that did that, made that company with the call?
Lead.
The
one call.
We'll use his service. We'll call it one call now or whatever, yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much. I'll just be here, we'll be hanging out, so let's put your barbells away, let's get the classroom set up for an epic nooner.